For the Tangent on Veritas Catholic Network, I'm Father Sam Kachuba. Today is the feast of St. Thérèse of Liseux, and so instead of a gospel reflection like I normally do, I just want to reflect a little bit on a scripture that very deeply inspired today's saint. Remember that St. Thérèse, from a very young age, was deeply in love with the Lord. She lived a beautiful life of devotion, and at a very young age was allowed to enter the convent of the Carmelites. So here she is at 14 years old, walking through the door to become a Carmelite sister. It's unheard of in our day and age, but what a beautiful thing that she wanted to offer the whole of her life to the Lord. And even though she knew her vocation to go into the cloister, to go into the convent, she knew her vocation to dedicate her entire life to the Lord, there was still something that was eating away at her, something that she still didn't fully understand. What am I supposed to be? And it was reading St. Paul's letter to the Corinthians, the first letter to the Corinthians, especially chapter 13. That's the famous wedding one. Love is patient, love is kind. She recognized that as Paul was talking about the still more excellent way, the way of love, that she was being called to be love in the heart of the church, to be love in the heart of the church, to be a living embodiment of Christ's charity. And so to love as Christ loved, and to love Christ when no one else does, or to love Christ even in those moments when it's most difficult. When we look at St. Thérèse, then, we realize in our own hearts, in our own lives, that we are called to embody that love, that charity of Christ also. Through the intercession of St. Thérèse of Lisieux, may we today be able to live out that still more excellent way that St. Paul proposes to us, and truly be love in the heart of the Church. Thanks for listening and watching. You can catch The Tangent every Friday at 12:30 on 1350 AM, 103.9 FM if you're here in Connecticut. You can find us on the Veritas Catholic Network app. You can like and follow us on various social media. Most of all, you can share the good news of the gospel with your neighbors and your friends. Help us to get the word. Help us to get Christ himself out into the world. God bless you.